Hello, hello. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's doing fine. Let's mute the tab. And that should be good. Hello, and welcome back to Kelly 60 Plays Live. Today, we're playing some more Animal Crossing New Horizons. It's time to go from week 6 into week 7. This is how we're starting this off, so let's get right on into it. I'm currently loading up the game. It currently is a heavy rain, so like last time, we're gonna go through all the fruit pickup to go through all this. Let's put all the fruit together this time. And we're gonna also go over the changes mostly to the island. There's not much changes in here other than the thing I'll have to do next week, which is the Mayday tour. Because unfortunately I already did today's for this sweet briefcase that is reminiscent of an older character, but that's the only thing in here that's different. More so, things on the outside of the house are different than on the inside. Mainly that I'm now down to only needing 2 more tire chairs. Tire chairs. Tire toy chairs to finish my Zen Garden campfire area. I also added a couple more unique items in there too to spice up things. Okay. I'm making sure there's no weeds back there. The only issue with this is I really can't see where the the other fruits lie. Okay. Just gotta make sure I have all 9. Did I get the 9 pairs? Yes, I did. But for the most part, not much has changed. There's also a couple new shrubs and the like. But and a bridge. I did build a bridge this week. Because I needed the make finally a place where people could actually walk over to this portion of the island. Of the island, yeah. Slash this island. Still need to add more utility poles. Unfortunately, there's a new villager in town that I wish I didn't get, so we're not introducing him or her because I don't care enough for the villager. But we're gonna continue going through everything. But this is the most of the differences. I moved stuff around to avoid the bamboo that I chopped down from the bamboo trees from going over here. There's a red snapper on this side, and a cow coal canf on the other side. But up here are new flower spots, tulips and lilies over there. I got lucky with, I think it's cosmos and roses with leaf this week. Like literally 2 days ago. Now granted, I'm not, unlike last time, I'm going to leave a couple of the fruits hanging around because I will need them for some stuff both today. That will be done both today and later in the week due to just positions of other trees. So I'm going to keep a couple orange trees like this one just around so I don't, you know, sell them all for money just to spend some of the money more than what I would spend more money than what these things sell for the store. Fortunately, I do run out of, eventually will run out of space though, so. As noted from my inventory on there. Because most of my trees are on this side. Most of my higher priced trees are on this side, so let's get these guys done. Though I have started encountering a new glitch that I don't know if it was added. But if you go into a I ended up buying new fishing rods because the one I was using broke when catching fish earlier today. After buying one and putting it onto favorites, I am unable to keep it after going in and out of a building. I mean, it's still in my inventory, but and in my favorites wheel for the item for tool items, but no seem to have a currently whenever I go in and out of the say a building like the museum or the Able Sister shop, they just immediately close, and I don't understand why that is. Okay. 2 more trees. Or 3 more trees, sorry. And then that's full 10, then I don't care about coconut trees. Huh. Sorry for the sudden pause, but I actually do need to do something. So, I'll be right back. This will only take a couple Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. That ended up coming out real quickly. Wasn't my intention for that to happen. Okay. We'll do that in a few seconds. We're gonna continue making sure we got all the non-oranges in this town. Actually, I think there's one more. I think I planted one near where, in this area where my old house is. As I said, a lot of things are mostly cosmetic. I added a lot more dirt paths in this previous time. I guess everything's just oranges at this point. I should stop getting these three because, especially if I let people over and they don't have oranges in their town, that's the set that I have for them if they wish to pick those up. By the way, fruit respawns every 4 days. So, every 4 days, you are able to go do another round of fruit selling, using fruit, etc. to move things around. So in case you're doing something like the purging of every fruit in your town to the Timmy and Tommy store, just know that the fruit does spawn every 2 to 3 days. Every 4 days. Maybe a couple. It might be shortened depending on if it rains or not, so that might also be good. But what we're doing tonight, for the most part, is collecting all the fruit, or at least most of the fruit, using whatever fruit I don't pick up to move stuff around. And then well, since it is heavily raining, we're probably going to do some of the more classic fishing for money, essentially. A little too close for the little slide scooch. No, let's get these two on in front of the store. And then let's go in and sell everything, 'cause that will be important. I want to sell, Tommy. I wish to sell everything except the sticks. How much will that go? And the boot, and the clay. 52,000 sold. Ooh, I got a pick of the bunch. Oh, finally hit 600. Got 1,000 Nook miles. That's good. And I still got 1,000 to go. 400 more to go for the next milestone. But that's okay. I'm not intending to do that now. Now, for the remaining ones, we're gonna start moving some of these other ones around. It's about 10, maybe hopefully, some of these trees around so that then some of these paths are a bit more concise. So the one that I leave for people, it will be moved to a slightly better location. Probably just right off to the side next to the other one. It may, if you have noticed, yes, the pole just went away. I wasn't paying attention if I accidentally hit down, but as far as I'm aware, it did disappear on its own. It didn't do. I did not tell it to go away. Okay, so the current issues I am having are that some of these trees are just in the way of certain paths. So we're going to start removing them and moving them to other locations so that then I can start. That spot's a little better. That pissed me a little bit. This one isn't even a fruit tree, so. This one's actually blocked by rock. Actually, we'll move this. Let's do that. Okay. Oh, I can't plant this on this side. Yeah, okay. So if you're wondering what in the world am I doing with these trees, I'm gonna line them up against every path. Or then adjoined paths. This side's already all the way out. I just don't want to break that rock, because then it takes a couple days. There we go. And then it will be two of each on. It'll be one or the other on every side. Made the fruit trees on the other side. That definitely looks a lot better. Any oranges I have left over will be sold with a group of fish later. Good. I didn't mean to hit drop item. Some paths will stay at 2, some will be free. Since that sand path comes from the plaza, it will be a free path. Specifically to where it needs to go. You definitely don't need to be there. And let's move. Let's move you first. Now, some sites I'll probably keep... can I put... Okay. That'll work. But I don't plan on having this path go out to free, so... Oh! There we go. It's like a forest. Yeah, because I haven't set anything up properly yet, Isabel. And this one should be the hardwood. Should go in order: hardwood, cedar, fruit. Well, cedar will split up fruit with hardwood, so that should be fine. I think I don't have enough, I have enough fruit to finish off what I need to do. Hopefully the sand keeps flowers from growing on it. Wow, that actually just barely worked. I just don't have enough fruit to move the last tree. So let's eat these next 3 oranges. And move a couple more of these trees. Shovel. I at least want one of these patterns at least finished before I start working on the next pattern. Or not really pattern, but before I start using the island designer to hit the patch up areas. Next is brick. Oh. One off. Let's move this side out with the arch tile. Actually, just due to how it is. Oh. I forget you need at least one more on the other side for this. At least make it look the same on each side. Somewhat. That somewhat works. It's fine. Here, I need a whole nother sand path. There we go. And then by doing that with the trees, I can then also actually, I might need to fix that slightly. Well, that fixes this piece. And then okay, there we go. Giant Tetris block. Finished stone path. That's the wrong one. Place. And there we go. Garden lantern. Go up into here. I do need more street lights, so I might take some time to spend some of that. One, two, three. That's probably going. Oh, phew. Somehow it did not go into the water. Fixed striped shirt. Okay. Should still have enough. Small amount of oranges left to continue doing some of this work. Now, granted, I might not keep up the entirety of that pattern, mainly because, like, areas like this don't really have that ability to, but I will try. I mean, I still got a couple. Did I already pick these ones? Yeah. I think I have at least a good another 12. So let's finish some of this up. I might make a dark dirt path up there. That leads to that ledge. Or swap some of the lighter paths for darker paths because they're more treaded on. And make paths like that one lighter so that they seem a little more unused. Actually, yeah, let's do that. So, here's the standard dirt path right there. No, that one's actually going to be a dark dirt path. Because that one's that one at least seems normal enough. This will be a one thing up to this point. Because at that point, it's more so covered in trees. Actually, I can't put any trees up here, so... We'll see what I do. Actually, I do have a idea. Put flowers up here. Especially when I have to start moving flowers to different spots. That would be... No, what? Nah. And then a dark dirt path going straight down. Maybe it's supposed to be the other way because then it's less, supposed to be a little less. Have a little less water in it because you're walking on it so much. I think it's supposed to be the idea. So I technically am doing it incorrectly, but you know, I find these lighter path to be a little more interesting for a road less traveled than a path that is traveled all the time. Because the path traveled all the time would have more dirt in my eyes than the one that's treaded every so often. But that's just me. At least on the front side, near Resident Plaza and those buildings, do I want the, more so cedar, hardwood, fruit. Well, the hardwood, cedar, fruit tree style, because, then it's easier to find the, fruit trees. Not that many trees on my island, surprisingly enough. There's a decent amount. It's not every tree is a, it's not like it's literally a forest. That's good there. Plant. Okay. And let's go. There's cedar there. Obviously, so that one would be where a hardwood would next go. Oh! That was supposed to be cedar. Hate when I plant it wrong. I think I only have 8 more trees or fruit trees that I can use. Let's see. Excluding that one, which I might end up using anyways. 'Cause I have no plans on opening my town anytime soon. Three more here. Oh, I missed all these cherries! It's extra munition, so... This one's at least fine. That's the wrong thing. Eat one. Eat one. Eat one. There we go. Oh, I need another cedar. Yep, okay. At least I have an idea where these two would go. Now I need 3 more cedars. Finish that off. Oh. Well, had to go back this way. You will be sold, moth. You will be sold well. You will be sold for the good of your kind. Or, you know, be pawned off to one of my villagers. But I currently have yet to give anything to. And by that I mean specifically Sucker. I have yet to give him anything, so... Went in with the net. I should come back out with the net, at least. That's how it was originally. I just need a couple more of these colorful shovels. Because, the colorful... All the custom ones are essentially the reinforced variants, just customized. As you can see, the normal axe is there. Unfortunately, Sucker is also currently listening to KK, so I can't give him anything yet. Oh. I really don't feel like wasting my iron on tools when I also need the iron for other things at this current moment in time. I think it can still be planted on sand. So try not to plant it on sand. There we go. Oops. Oh, that's that. I could put one more tree down. There we go. Slightly asymmetrical due to the fact that... know what? I feel like the cart would be over here. Now, to figure out where in the world this is. So I specifically want a hardwood tree. There. There we go. The orange tree will be planted here. I don't care if my OCD goes off. Especially you three. My god, you three can be put together finally. Oh. Too bad there's no way to speed this animation up. I think there might still be a couple fruit trees on the hill. Actually, no. This one will actually fit. There we go. 3 cherry trees all in a row. This is just starting to come out real well. And there we go. All the trees to escort you to the Able Sisters. Time to go see if there's any more, so that if I feel like it, I can continue moving trees around. Except for that one. I doubt anybody's gonna be here within the next week that doesn't have oranges, so I might as well just take them. Ooh, I should start messing with the trees up here. Especially the trees and the flowers. think all the trees up here though are of the hardwood type, unfortunately, with all my moving of trees. Oh wait, there is a tree that still has all its fruit on it, because I purposefully left it that way. Yes, I went around the entire island just for these. Green equals diner uniform. Now, fortunately, I'm not going to go all out with the, like I did for the one orchard area on the central island, and rather go for some of the other method, just the method that I've been doing so far, so that it's still easy to figure out where the fruit falls and other fruit and other things land, because let's be honest, I also need to start axing trees more, hitting the trees with the stone axe more. Any tree that doesn't really fit into this scheme will obviously be cut, or, you know, left there because it probably also needs to be left there. And then encircled with probably custom patterns for spots for the wood and stuff to fall onto. But let's with this cherry tree. What? What? Interesting. That's fine. Plant that one there. Up here, I want to do the cedars. A cedar and hardwood, normal type, variant tree type swap. Especially for seasonal things like the cherry blossoms that passed, or the especially when it comes to fall. Especially when it starts becoming fall. For that, like, almost like rainbow color effect. However, that is unfortunately the last of the fruit that I can use, if I can actually, you know, get under the tree. I do have a orange tree, so I do have another fruit tree for the opposite side of this. God dang it. Doggone it. Why? You just had to ruin my fun. That's probably almost destroyed though. There we go. All the paths are starting to come together. I might start putting new branch out paths. Oh! Never mind, we got 3 more! It's like, ooh, candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Now the mid-week one that I get will probably be set of ones. Will probably just be used for the moving of these and whatever is left over of, especially the 500 ones will be sold. But that's good. That looks nice. Especially for this. This actually looks somewhat like a clearing. Put an archway, put walls on this side. Or bushes between some of these trees, if possible. Actually, 5 iron nuggets. But I think that's it currently for like tree movement. Let's see what I can do with some of these other things. Should be able to, at this point, mess with the arch tiles. Yes, I can. There we go. You know what? It will look weird. Let's finish this side up. And that will be nice. Some of these trees will have a path, some will only have a bush in between. And I'm going to be spending a lot of money with a leaf in the next week. Since this one moved, put that one down. That's looking nice though. Still gives off that feel of almost a rural island while also being slightly developed. Because once I started putting the trees here, this space right here next to the outdoor bath just like completely opened up. What? You on the opposite side. On this clearing. In this clearing. And there we go, there's an Atlas moth. And second Atlas moth. Anyways. Definitely is this area is definitely starting to look a lot more developed without also looking completely forest-like. However, you know what? Okay. In case you're wondering, for another one of the staircases, let's see, I want one more, so starting here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay. That's 3, 4, 5, okay. Ooh, a shoot lamp. Especially where some of these rare flowers are definitely gonna start being moved around to areas that would look better if I started putting them in those areas. So like right here where this is gonna turn into another one of the fountain areas for villagers to sit around and look at a fountain while also having a more so riverside view to their right. Maybe a pond moat around it will be sitting there. I mean, I want to make sure this is perfectly centered, so I'll wait. I feel like I'll make a custom design for this, if that's not the flag. How does this work? Okay. I had yet to use the custom design one. All the other ones I figured are their usual kind and type. Eventually I still need to make one to up here because that's where one house is, but currently it's not of my concern because I don't like that villager anyways. I know that's harsh, but I really don't like that villager. Mainly due to the fact that I want others. Wow, that's 3 of those things in a row. Uh, but I think it's time for the second part of this stream because, let's be honest, I'm running out of I've run out of the ability to start to move most of my fish around. My trees around. It is time to start fishing, so let's remove the construction stuff because I don't have any need to use it. Feel like for the outdoor bath, I might put either sand or terracotta. Maybe wood. Oh, did he automatically grab it as... I don't understand what happened there. Maybe I pulled it back too soon. Oops. That's a loss of an ore or a fossil fish. I'm just gonna call it fossil fish. Relicanths if you play Pokemon. Because that is the real world fish that the Pokemon Relicanth was based on, so. As well as its Pokedex entry was based on, so. Oh. It's a little hard to see. And I'm also a little tired. Oh. That's right, I needed to put sand there. And the first fish, the second fish of the night is zebra turkey. Got a wharf roach. I at least want a couple larger fish types to supplement the lack of items here and the money spent on shovels. Let's not waste the fishing rod on the smaller fish. This isn't one of the higher quality ones, higher priced fish, but it will do. Oops. I'm tired at this point. My God, I just twitch on the A button and it's like, bop. That's fine. That is entirely fine. Oh. Can't do anything there. That smaller fish is gone. Something. At least it's something. Could be a snapper. Mostly relying on sight too, so that's why I'm a little more twitchy today. Or currently. Our turkey fish. Oh, but there was an item I did end up picking up from the shop this past week that I would like to plan on doing some streams around, and that is the timer item, which creates a mini game of catching fish and bugs. Sorry, I was trying to at least slightly make it to where I could hear everything. But, bugs with a couple of my friends. Maybe next week we'll do some of that. Especially since that is a returning feature and you couldn't craft that originally, so that would be nice to use. Eventually there will be another review we eat where I'll probably bring in a couple more of my friends, including the ones that helped me last time, with seeing how well the game has aged by the end of the year, especially with how much this game has been getting in terms of its updates. And the present is comedian's outfit. Don't I already have one of those? Okay. It is definitely a nicer day to catch rarer fish. If you can make sure you actually catch them. Oh, I'm so tired. Which was also a small reason for, especially that first fish that I went after, was more so, oh, I'm so tired, I'm not really paying attention. Or the second fish, the first fish was, I didn't know what happened. But, let's keep on going. Is that worth it? I mean, it's still $3.50 comparatively if it's a sea bass. Still pricier than I think most river fish that aren't rare. Ooh, the snapper is 3,000. That's good. Stupid campfire. I need to put a log chair next to it. Or a stone chair, technically. Make it fit in with the background some. There, so that doesn't happen again. Granted. That's the first and only time that has happened, so it was just an off chance, but that did also really piss me off, because it could have been a nurse snapper, and snapper does sell for a bit. Oh my god, I wasn't expecting to catch 2 of those things today. Ah. I tend to hit the A button as it goes in, the fish goes in. Oh, it actually went. Squid. Inkling? Oh, no, it's the bloop. Hey, I got all 3 during this stream, though, so that's okay. That's good. Or nice, at least. But the main goal is, I really want to get another tire, if possible. 2 tires, if possible, to finish off the Zen area. Because, let's be honest, as I said, that is almost done. And would be nice to have fully finished. Okay, alerts are on, and if people decide to follow bit raid, you know. Of course, no one has to follow. And there's no way to give bits or subscribe. There is a way to donate. I do have a donation link in the thing, but I'm so new I don't expect people to even donate because, you know, I haven't proved myself at all to be donated to, which is fair. I figured I would just bring that up. So, that looks like it would be one of the rare fish. It's larger than the sea bass group. From what it looks like, but it's probably gonna be a sea bass. Nope, flounder. That's fine. I assume that's not the pitch, it's referring to the sea bass. Gotta put some paint on the sea bass. At least. For some enjoyment. One more lap. If I don't get anything, I'm selling. Good, I'm selling now. Oh, I thought it was going. Dang it. Oh. I did get the, as I showed, a couple of the cola fish, or relicanth-like fish, earlier today. And, ooh, my second oarfish. I did catch one of these earlier today as well, and already put them into the, museum along with a spider I caught, I think, last week or a week ago. Week before that when my museum was closed because of red. And a pond skater that I caught, I think yesterday. Or the day before, and also had yet to put into the let's see. I assume where it was just positioned correctly. Cordless phone. Don't I already have one of those at the beginning of the area? Because I feel like putting a phone in it in an outdoor environment, especially when it's raining. Let's sell. I have a decent amount of stuff. Except for one Atlas moth, which I really do want to give to Zucker. Because I haven't given Zucker anything today. Because Zucker deserves an extra item or two. You know what? Since that one's before the shovel, the extra shovel, do kind of want to keep one of the Atlas mobs for myself, but that's fine. I don't need them all at all. 23,000, that is sold. And time to put about 50,000 into the bank. No, it's about one and a half hours, so I'll do the KK concert. Maybe it'll get Bengal and Zucker up so that then I can also give Zucker this Atlas moth that I have to give him. Give me that one song. This one is referred to as Driving in the List that I found. And it's apparently a new song, so it's Driving. He questioned how I knew his secret song, so let's sit here. And let's get the songs train rolling. I typically do this for the very end of the stream, but I figured I'd do it now because I really want to get the next thing for Zucker. So let's listen to some music as I talk over it. It seems like it's the fastest song. Where is the remote? But every week, updates come out for this game. There seems to be, or a month passes by, there seems to always be something new. And apparently, according to some developer interviews, there's supposed to be updates for years. So this game it seems like this game will never end. Unlike Splatoon 2, ARMS. You know, the works of especially online service games requiring new games to come out afterwards. Animal Crossing is one of those online games that just needs updates and no sequels. to keep things fresh. Because you can change essentially the entire inner piece. Because Animal Crossing at a base concept has never really changed. It's you live your life in a town, an island, so on and so forth. That items are placed in a relative grid. Granted, you can put them in the middle of some of the grid pieces, but it is a grid. Wait a minute, did I just see Monolith Soft was also working on this game? Hang on. That is very weird. That even Monolith Soft worked on this game. Oh, sucker. But I definitely need to spend some more money on some of the street lights and the Godzilla statue, though. So, let's do that now whilst I put money into the bank. No, what? 70,000. It shouldn't be too hard to get about 800 more bells for the bell tree tomorrow. And let's redeem these Nook Miles. Imperial and Zen. Let's see. I mean, public benches and stuff would be cool. And Taurus telescopes and the park clock would be nice, but and so would the solar panel in some areas. But I want this monster statue. I have near 20,000 of these things, so get the phone box, which I'll probably put near the outdoor bath area. Get one of these for the solar panel. But currently, daily, it is possible to get 24,000 every day, so maybe more. But, do I got another public bench or a drink machine? Drink machine and 2, street lamps. Oh. That sucks. Sorry about that. Needed some water. Anything in the recycling bin? Nope. Isabel, what do you have to tell me today? And the island eval. And the island eval, it has a 3-star rating. Dang it. If it says anything about the trees, I don't care. We will keep all the trees. but currently most are. I look forward to my Sunday visits. When Gram's knees get better, it'd be swell to bring her with me. That was Daisy Mays. Interesting. Appealing scenery, so, yep. Furniture. Hearing the worst, like missing their favorite TV program. No. It's only rural because, first off, one, I haven't started really moving the trees as I said earlier. And I am just starting to do that now. And, two, it's gonna have a very big overabundance of flowers, especially, as, time starts moving on. So that will be definitely something that will continue to happen as the game continues to spread. But, like here, this will definitely first become another, actually, I can make the, fountain now. Did I just need iron, or did I also need, 90 stone for a stone arch, arowana thing, young bamboo shoots, I can make those crowns, and pansy tables, the fountain required 20 stone and 8 iron. Okay. Currently, in my storage, I have a lot of things. I nearly have maxed out my storage. Mainly because I also have all these, flowers that... I have a coconut. I assume I was going to use that for some reason. And... for a reason. And I did also sell quite a bit of things that were in the, storage, so... Oh, the thing's out again, so I assume I was just... Maybe it only disappears when going into the major buildings? Because, that drinking fountain was originally meant to be a, fountain. You know what, since I have the, fountain, let's do this now. This will be my last thing. Just starting up the, why can't I keep the helmet that I had on? You know what? Pretty... No, I can't make this too big or else the, Okay, there we go. Let's, do this so that it looks a little nicer. And then, let's get back out to terracotta. But especially on the inside at this point, then it's only park benches or the public benches. And the present is perfect. Perfect for my what will be my very weird looking kitchen. Cause I just bought the blue corner today and got the red corner out of the sky. Wow, that is actually really funny. They might go other places, but currently the kitchen has a very weird animated, one of the weirder animated, I might leave that one as is, but I might put some of the other things out here. So like the park, any extra park clocks I get will go out here. I don't know which areas I'm gonna block off with the tree, with some of the trees and the bushes, so that only I can get to those areas and villagers can't for the most part, and would only be teamed with flowers. And obviously block some areas off to where actually, I think I still have it. Let's try this out because I do have a bush right here, but it's not being used currently for much other than to block off that area, which is going to be another one of those mainly a flower garden area. So I want to see if I can put this in between the trees. I can. Okay. And because they can be planted naturally there, I do have a couple of the holly type bushes still in my house that I have yet to plant. So I'll plant those. And that's And ah. Oh, because it was a actual pit. Okay. That that makes sense. Remove some of the area. But obviously some areas I can't even put down the out. No, I bought 5 of those. Yep. Holly starts. There we go. There's one more of those. So let's put those out with the other stuff. Finish putting down the terracotta and put something similar to the terracotta down where the I still have a hole there, so plant 1. Plant 1. Plant 1. Now, some of this might seem like an a-hole move, especially since now, especially for say, one of these is another fruit tree. Now you have to go all the way around for it. But that should be fine. I'm really thinking sand for this area. It just feels like a sand-like area. I'll put another outdoor bath in a separate area. So if people wish, so that it's technically a separated outdoor bath with walls out. Granted, there's a park over here, so you know. Not ideal, but at least it's the spot that counts. Oh, I was a little too close. And there is the full path, meaning it looks like it's about 3 by 3. For this bath, I'll probably put a park clock somewhere. Maybe the other side will be the pool. Actually, I might have an idea of where I want the pool. And it's on the other side. Oh yeah, I need a couple spots where the terracotta pieces come through so that people can come through onto this side. Apparently bushes don't care, so that's at least good. Actually, that might be a bush. That might be able to be a bush. Actually, I might make... I'm actually thinking about making both sides a, bath. Area, especially... Or close this area off, make this a separate area. Because this is also a path out. Around to the other side of the... Oh, just barely got that coffee grinder. Now didn't I just get this one last week too? That's not that's terracotta. I want sand. With how far I still have left, I might just make this area the two baths and, yeah. Seal them off. So, unfortunately, I can't put a tree here, but I might be able to put something else. Actually. Put a bush there. Separate these two with a wall. That sounds about right. This might have to be a bush path. A more bush-oriented path. But, okay, so there. There. Would be 2 points. Actually, with that will also... Once I have enough again, I'll get the pool and put the pool over here as well. Some of the things on my island I want to do, though, is put solar panels down. Make it seem like there and some more utility poles around the island. And a couple more windmills over by where Kid is. That's where my solar farm is, while my house is where the... well, by Kid's the wind farm. My house is the solar farm. So... And then a lot more flowers. Flowers everywhere. And I know sand still gets... The sand areas still get the fossils, so that's all in a good day's work. Since I still have a couple more fences of at least simple wood and bunny day, I'll use those for this. Oh, I'm missing wood. So I can't make any more. I mean, I'm never going to use these for anything else. I think Imperial would probably have been the better choice, but I don't got the Imperial type. I think for that area, I'll especially just in this sand portion, is where I really just want to put some fences up. On the outside areas, I'll probably just do the, on the outer edges, I might just do the, bushes. Speaking of which, I'll grab that, that started holly bush and see if I can put it near any of these areas where, especially for trees, I just can't. Because if I can, then I'll put those. If I can't, I'll have to put the fencing around. Come on. Walk straight on. Okay, here. Okay. Answer has been determined. You can. Okay, so just a lot of bushes. We'll probably start with the azaleas because that's just how I'm gonna roll. Let's jump over here. I'll put something up there. Probably more bushes. Gotta remember to close that when needed. This fits so well. Especially with the extra light source from the fish here. That actually works out really well. Oh, it's a kid. However, I feel like that's gonna be it for this stream. Oh, wait. His tank isn't off. That's gonna be it for this stream. Next time, for this, we'll either be doing more work on the island because fruit will most likely be back by even the midday, after the midday pickings, midweek pickings. So we'll probably work on the island then. Other than that, I don't see us doing any more of the... Apparently shrubs count as trees. Okay, game. We'll probably work next week we'll also do next Saturday's May Day parade, so that I can at least show that off. Unfortunately, I just did not do it this week, but also on YouTube. This comes out This comes out at least 2 to 3 weeks after this event, anyways. Speaking of which, if you're watching now and you're currently interested in watching what I do on YouTube, there is a link in the panels below, along with a Facebook thing if you have Facebook and wish to follow a business page for this channel to see when uploads go up or anything like that. Unfortunately, currently I do not have any of the today was my only day I missed, only because I was actually really busy today, and I forgot to make one last night, because normally when I make live stream posts, it's when I'm doing it in conjunction with setting up a upload for YouTube, which will be tonight. I am gonna be uploading Animal Crossing Week 3 into Week 4 this week. So if you wish to watch that again, you may. That goes up at 10 o'clock tomorrow, as I get myself me turnips. But other than that, I will not be live streaming tomorrow. I am at a point in Xenoblade X where I'm probably going to head into Chapter 10 this week without issues, as well as finish up a couple more quests that are important to the story, so that then we can get a move on with things. After we do Chapter 10, though, the Chapter 10 stuff, I'm also going to take another small break to do some more characters there. So there will be a couple more streams after next week, just not tomorrow. And also Tuesday. Current, as of right now, mainly due to the fact that I really don't want to do the pickup stream for Resident Evil 4 yet until I at least have a good sense of the controls. My next Tuesdays will be what I would typically do Mondays, which is mostly pick up slack from Wednesday of playing the game for the first time, which is typically game clearing or speed running. But as of right now, there will be no stream Tuesday. Now, I will probably put a notice out on most likely, I will put a notice out on Facebook, putting out a notice there. Twitter hopefully will be up at some point in the next week, but maybe not before Tuesday. We'll see about that. However, Wednesday, I feel like I want to do Xenoblade 2 Torna the Golden Country for clearing, because I have yet to even beat that one. And at the end of the month is Xenoblade Definitive Edition, so I would like to get that done beforehand. And definitely this month's Tuesdays will come in handy for playing it, so that'll come around to fruition. Other than that, thank you anybody who's stuck around for the stream. Hope you enjoyed watching. As I said, next time I stream will most likely be Wednesday at 8 to 10. So, I'll see you then. This is Kelly60 signing off. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your night, and take care.